Okay, welcome to the class of English with me, your teacher, Mr. A plus. Today we are going to look at structure in English, specifically indefinite and definite articles. Okay, remember, for you to be a good writer, you must understand the structure of English grammar. You have to know all those simple words, how you can use them. So that is why I've today come with this type of structure where we are going to look at indefinite articles and definite articles. How can we use these things and what could be the difference between indefinite articles and definite articles? So when we are talking about indefinite articles, we are actually talking about letters like A, then there is another word and, okay. Then definite articles, we are talking about the. So we want to know how to use the, a, and an. Okay. So we are starting with indefinite articles. So as I said in my preamble, indefinite articles is a and an. Okay. So these are called indefinite articles. They refer to something not specific, any one of that kind. So when we are talking about a and, we are actually referring to something which is not specific. Okay, no wonder why they are called indefinite. They are not specified. We are referring to words that are not specific, sentences that are not specific. Okay, so a alone, a is used before words that begins with the consonant. Okay, consonant sound. We are talking about consonant sound. Remember, in an alphabetical order, we have two different of letters. There is vowel and consonant. So consonant, we are talking about letters like B, C, D, F. In short, just to remove 5 letters that are called vowels, and these are A, E, I, O, U. That is in our local language. But in English, we are talking about letters like A, I, O, E, and U. So these 4 letters, remember in an alphabetical order, we have got 26 letters. So we remove 5 letters. So these 5 letters, they are called vowels. Then the rest, they are consonant. So any word that begins with consonant sound, we use the indefinite article a. Okay, so this is what they're trying to say. So a is used before words that begins with the consonant. I'm sure you have understood what a consonant is. Okay, so example, I can give you an example of words that begins with consonant. So we have book, book. So a book, that one you can say a book. Okay, then ka, ka also is a word that begins with the consonant. Therefore, we can start with an indefinite article a. So a car, a teacher, okay, all these. So that is just the example of letters words that begins with the consonant, which we are supposed to use the indefinite article a. Then let's come to an. Remember, I said indefinite articles we have 2. There is a and an. Okay. So what's the difference between the two? So an is used before words that begins with the vowels. So now we are talking about the remaining letters, vowels. Those 5 that I said, or rather I talked about. So that is A, E, I, O, and U. So any word that starts with or begins with the sound vowel, you have to use an. Okay. So an is used before words that begins with a vowel sound. A vowel sound. Get it right? It is the vowel sound. Sound. So we are talking about sound. So that word can begin with a letter which is consonant, but as long as that word starts with the vowel sound, then you are supposed to use an. Okay, you are supposed to start with the an. So an is used before words that begins with a vowel sound. Example, we have apple. So there you can say that that is a vowel sound. So you say an apple. Okay, an apple. Then ani, hour. So hour, again, that ha. So ha is the sound of what? Vowel. So you say ani hour. Then we have ani umbrella. Okay. So you can't say a hour or a apple or a umbrella. Why? Because these three words, they begins with vowel sound. Okay. So they are called indefinite now in general, both a and g, and they are called indefinite because they don't point to a particular thing. They don't point to a particular thing. In short, they don't specify. They are in general. So therefore, we are supposed to call them what? Indefinite. Okay. So example to what I have just talked about on this point, the example I can say, I saw a dog. I saw a dog. So there are a lot of dogs. Okay, that one is general. So we don't know which type of a dog did I see. So I saw a dog. So there I should say a dog. And that the reason why I'm using a, it's because of the first rule. That dog begins with a consonant sound. So I have to use a dog. Okay. So that one is general. So when you say I saw a dog, we don't know which type of a dog. Is it black? What did that dog do for it to be described specifically? So meaning any dog, not a specific one. When I say I saw a dog. Okay, so now let's come to definite article now. Definite article, which is it there. So what's the difference? Definite article is just the opposite of what I was talking about in the indefinite article. Okay, so it refers to something specific or already known. Something specific or already known. That is it, definite article. Okay, so for example, I saw the dog that bite me yesterday. You have seen the difference of that sentence? I saw the dog that bite or that bit me yesterday. So now you have specified. Quite all right, there are a lot of dogs, but the dog that I saw is the one that bit me yesterday. Okay, so that one you are supposed to use the. You have specified one dog amongst all. Okay, so now from there we can go to the next point again under definite article. So the moon is bright tonight. There is one moon. So the moon is bright tonight. So when you are talking about things that exist alone, just one, like moon, sun, there, don't waste time. You can't say a sun. That is wrong English. A sun. We know that there is only one sun. That is a specific thing. It is already known that there is only one sun. So you can't say, I saw a sun. No, the sun. Moon also the moon. Okay, why? It's just one. There's only one moon. Okay, so please close the door. Please close the door. So when I say please close the door, it means that person I am requesting to do that knows the exact door that I'm talking about. I've already specified. Please close the door. Here is a house with different doors. Then I tell that person, please close the door. So I've specified which one. Is it the back door or the front door? Automatically, if it is the front door, I'm talking about the front door. If it's the back door, I'm talking about the back door. Okay, that is specific. Please close the door. But if I say, please close a door, that particular person is going to be confused because in case both doors or three of them, they are open, which door is he talking about? If I say close a door, so I have to say close the door, and if possible, I even point at that door. I've specified. Okay, yes. So you should know that distinction between the two. Okay, so it's called the last point. It is called definite because it defines or specifies which noun is meant. Okay, it specifies. That's why it is called the definite article. Okay, so thank you so very much for listening to my lesson for today. Please don't forget to like my Facebook page, Mr. A Plus Online Lessons. Follow or rather subscribe to my YouTube channel, Pedagogy Academy, and also follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Mr. A Plus. Thank you so very much for now.